Welcome to Window Shop with Car and Driver. This is the weekly show where Car and Driver staff and contributors and friends of the magazine get together to look at cars on the internet based on a challenge. This week's challenge comes to us from our managing editor, Mike Fazioli, who has a bit of a problem, and we'll get to that in a second. We're also joined by Casey Colwell, Joey Caparella, John Perley Huffman, and Jonathan Ramsey's here this week. Mike, you want to take us through the challenge this week?
Well, it's a good problem to have because all of my 3 children are now back home due to our lovely pandemic, and they all are working various jobs, and none of them are allowed to touch our car. So there is one kidmobile for 3 kids, and we're very much thinking we need a second one.
What's the current kidmobile?
The current kidmobile is a 2004. Oh, the Toaster. What the heck kind of car is the Toaster?
It's an Element, right?
Yes, it's an Element, and we love it. Absolutely love the Element, but there's 3 of them and 1 Toaster, so we need Kid Car 2.
You need another Toaster.
We need another Toaster, and I've seen a lot of other Toasters out there, but it's becoming kind of I guess it's almost like nerd cool now because they're going up in price. I'd like to keep this one, about $4,000 without having a death trap or a car that's going to die in 6 months. We had that unfortunate experience before. And all-wheel drive is kind of not optional because where we live, it's either dirt roads or it's going to snow a lot.
Okay. Yeah, and you can't clear dirt roads, so
no,
kind of need it. All right, who's going to go first? Pearlie, you want to go first? See what you selected?
Yeah, good. Mike, I suggest you turn in the treadmill. Get for the down payment on this.
A straight trade work?
Yeah, I think so. Let's see. I can't share screen it is. Well, I'm starting off the wrong place. Sorry about this.
That's fine. Oh boy.
It's a Subaru.
Pay no attention to the PT Cruiser behind the curtain.
No attention. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not paying attention to the PT Cruiser.
It's a 2004 Subaru Legacy L wagon, all-wheel drive. It's born the same year as your youngest, so they might actually know what it is. It's not an Outback. It's only got 78,000 miles on it. It's $3,500 in Farmington, Minnesota. So
that's nice.
So
looks clean. Looks super clean.
It's really clean.
I thought it looked really good. I mean, it's in Minnesota, so it may be that the entire bottom end of the thing is rotted out. But I tell you, this is a nice looking car.
And low mileage.
What kind of tires are on it? No, it's got decent. It's got uniroyal.
Yeah.
It doesn't look. The wheels don't look corroded, which is good. They look a little scraped, but they don't look corroded.
Uniroyals.
Yeah, Uniroy and Al.
They look heavily siped though. They might work as winter wheels or as winter tires.
Well, it's all-wheel drive too.
Yeah.
So it's
not gonna help you stop.
Little marred, a little right there.
Yeah.
It's probably got a little weathering that is visible in these photos, but for a car for $3,500, this is pretty dang decent.
What about head gasket issues, Pearlie? That's
the thing.
Notorious.
This is the thing I was going to get to. Is I have a friend, my neighbor across the street from me has an Outback that had head gasket problems, and our good friend Jerry Gall bought a Baja, which also had head gasket problems. And the problem of it is, I think they don't get oil on the top of the head of the gaskets because of the oil. A flat motor doesn't necessarily oil well. Use something like a Porsche, they have dry sump systems that pressurize the oil system, but I don't think these do.
Well, the oil sort of just sits there too. Yeah,
it doesn't get splashed up into the head gaskets. And unlike, on a straight engine, it's going to fall down onto the head gaskets.
So that's a minus. That's a minus for this one.
I'm like, is there a good part of this?
Yeah.
Good news coming?
I mean, buying used Subarus, that's a real concern. I mean,
you just have to park it on an angle. You have to park it,
Here you go.
Put 2 wheels on the curb, and then the next day you got to put the other 2 on the curb.
Maybe not.
My kids park with 2 wheels on the curb as it is.
I just want to say, I don't think this radio is a Blaupunkt. Sorry.
No, but it's a factory radio, which is great. That fake wood is not very appealing.
No one's going to break in to steal it.
Yeah,
so Mike, if you want a car that's identical to this but way worse in every way, I own one and it's sitting in the back parking lot.
Well, there you go.
Is it for sale?
It could be for sale.
Will you accept
way worse?
Will you accept interesting trades like a treadmill?
I would accept a treadmill as a trade.
Treadmill's worth more than that.
So I bought a Legacy for $1,200 if you recall back to our winter beater episode.
You know, one of the cool features
do
on the
recall
wagons that I forgot was that it has like this raised portion. The
Yeah.
roof goes up and it gets raised at the top.
Yeah.
Like
It's like a Vista Cruiser.
Yeah, like a Vista or a Meteor ambulance or something. But it's just kind of like I have low standards for interesting, and this is obviously something I find interesting. I
Well,
don't know.
it's practical. It's safe. Reliability is a potential issue, but it'll run until it doesn't.
Well, I should have called them and asked them if they already fixed the head gaskets. And you know, the one thing I could say in favor of old Subarus is that the people who own them love them enough that they do fix the head gaskets. They don't just get rid of them.
Is it a one-time fix? Like you just replace it with a different head gasket? Talk to me like I'm 3.
There's an updated head gasket for them, but I think
I don't know if I can elevate my conversation that high.
there is an updated gasket for them, and the repair I believe is between $1,000 and $1,500.
Yeah, but again, you know, with 78,000 miles, that may be 30,000 miles away on this, or
We
40,000.
don't know. Yeah.
Or it was 20,000 miles ago.
Yeah. So.
All right. Thanks, Pearly.
Well, thank you very much. There you go.
You don't want to show us that PT Cruiser?
Well, can I? Can I?
Yeah.
No.
You were
Look,
pretty quick.
I'll make a point at the end about the best cheap. If you're going to buy a cheap car and you
No,
want
I'd
to
rather hear
You
it
just
now.
made
Go
it.
ahead.
You just made it.
All right.
buy. Okay. Here's the thing: is that if you want to buy a car,
Show us the PT Cruiser. Yeah.
PT Cruiser. This is a 2010 PT Cruiser
Ooh.
available at Huffman's Auto Sales.
Is this a shameless plug for your new small business?
Well, you know, they're in Pennsylvania, so I don't know who these people are, but oh no, there you go. So
Wait,
It
wait,
only
wait,
has
what's
32,000 miles.
wait,
It's got
yeah,
enough
it's
fun, it's got no
completely
miles on it.
buckled.
yeah, it's a little damaged,
A
but you know,
little damaged.
Looks like it was a big
Oh.
deer.
yeah.
The
bad.
last time I went to Hawaii, I rented one of these, and
But-
my wife swore never again after hustling it down a couple of roads.
You know, the thing about the PT Cruiser is that if you go on like Auto Trader, there are just tons and tons and tons of PT Cruisers, some very low mileage.
They're mostly crashed.
There's a reason for that.
Not all mostly crashed. I mean, even 50, 60,000 miles. And I mean, I know for certain that there's plenty of parts in the junkyards for these things.
Okay, look, the thing about the PT Cruiser, Pearly, is that when you see one on the road, you get away from it. That's the thing about the PT Cruiser.
Well, that's true. The other thing is that I think that the best PT Cruisers always have the extra Ventaports added to the.
I like the wood siding ones. All right, thanks, Pearly.
I can't hear about PT Cruisers anymore.
But you know, if you're gonna buy cheap, PT Cruisers are the cheap car of the year.
All right, let's see what Mr. Jonathan Ramsey has brought this week.
So I'm all for style.
Speaking of PT Cruisers,
That's the perfect
the style icon that is the
Now, I would have recommended this beautiful 1997 Buick Park Avenue Ultra, but I bought it myself because
That's from the reliability episode, right?
the winter beater. Oh, I thought it was
No,
it was reliability.
Yeah,
Reliability.
Yeah,
Doesn't
yeah.
look like a
Have
winter
you been
beater
driving
to
it
me.
much? Have you been driving it much, Jonathan?
It's my daily driver, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
You will call me Mr. Ramsey. when you see
Yes,
it.
it's real, and they're amazing.
Exactly. This is
That's the type of car that gets parked up front by the valet at like Marie Callender's or Golden Corral.
It's parked next to my C5 Corvette with the pace car livery
Yeah.
right up front.
I believe I saw it
Golden
in the
Corral,
car and driver
Golden
parking
Corral.
lot, parked next to my Subaru Legacy at one point.
It takes up 3 spots at the Golden Corral because they parked it sideways.
Well, they didn't do it intentionally, but that's how it wound up.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my second choice for the kids would be this 2003 Audi Allroad. It's got style. It's got leather interior. It's got a 2.7 twin turbo V6. You know, they only made the car, I think, 6 years. And there are some issues with the cooling and the air suspension, but this guy is taking great care of the car. He had two of them, and he just sold one. This one comes with
You didn't wipe the blood off the front emblem.
I think that's
Is that intentional?
a Pep Boys something as
Yeah,
opposed to.
All roads have like a cult following. I had a buddy that had one, and he kept that thing running many years longer than he should have. And he would always call me with yet like another problem that required the front clip being removed to repair. So
Because wasn't that the thing with the 2.7 is that it was just stuffed in there to the point where it was really hard to work on?
Yeah,
he's
it
got
has
a
some issues too.
he's
It has
got
some reliability.
So
Wait,
yeah,
he ran.
That one.
it is pretty tight in the engine bay, but you aren't going to need to get in there, so you're not going to need to worry about it.
You're gonna have to pay somebody to get in there.
Well,
It's
look,
even worse.
I'm just saying you're not going to get your hands dirty. So what are you worried about? This is
It looks clean.
It does.
I'm not a delicate flower.
problem is every Audi mechanic thinks he's a Porsche mechanic and charges him.
oh no, the guy he's at it for
This is
what?
very detailed.
Yeah, he's clearly
It's
loved
well
it.
loved.
And I mean, to Casey's point, not only does this guy have this one, like he built this other page with more photos.
Jeez.
There's a lot of personal information in the listing. He broke his foot last year.
Yeah.
He was explaining why he couldn't drive the new Blizzaks, all capitals, and only put 3,000 miles on them. So you
So
get
you've got winter tires too. It comes with winter tires.
Yeah.
As long as he didn't break his foot, like slamming on the brakes or something because they didn't work.
It's in Michigan, right?
yeah, it's in Grand Rapids,
Yeah, that's
Okay.
That's
Proximity is
plus.
good.
But it's
nearby.
got a commercial plate on it. So who knows what was going on? I mean, he was using this for commercial purposes.
Does he get into that?
No, he doesn't.
It could just be for taxes.
Yeah.
Does-
Well, and like I said, he it looks like he had two of them. He just sold the other one, so he needs something to haul an RV now. So I don't know if that has something to do with it. But
Too many vehicles, too few feet.
was that in there?
Yeah, it's the last sentence of that.
All
paragraph.
right.
Stacy?
oh my God.
So yeah,
All right.
So a plus for comedy too.
How many miles? 144,000 miles. But
That's not bad.
pretty well maintained. Local, all-wheel drive, winter tires. Good looking.
pretty well.
Yeah. No, that will turn some heads at the
Exactly.
High
Yeah.
And
Harbor,
at Whole
especially.
Foods. It'll turn heads at Trader Joe's and Whole Foods. So
Exactly.
All right. Thanks, Jonathan.
I enjoy the Audis.
Jonathan, has your Buick Park Avenue lived up to its reliability reputation?
well, I haven't gone deep into it yet, but so far, yes. But like, I don't know if when I had I can't remember his name, the car and driver.
Oh,
range.
Charlie Ladd.
And when I had Charlie take a look at it, he did find someone had cut the toe out of the sock and put it around the oil filter. So they're apparently probably to soak up a little bit of excess oil coming out of somewhere. So there's some things I need to check out, but I do get a free sock. So
Does that
With
does
the
that officially
full
qualify
cut
as a car and driver tech tip?
that might. Wait,
Yeah.
is this like a filter just on the bottom and just had a sock like up around it?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
It
That's
was
a-
a
that's a
filter
great
cozy.
tip.
A filter cozy.
The filter got cold.
A filter koozie.
Yes.
it's for the anal retentive oil filter enthusiast.
That's so bizarre.
It's
All right.
it's
Casey, you're up next. What have you brought
It's a heat
for Faz's
exchanger.
kids?
so I'm going to preface all of this with my with the obligatory is that the right word? Probably.
We're in negotiating range.
Uh,
Is that where we are?
no, we're not there. No, but I don't. I know you said you need you want all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive. It's not needed. You don't need four-wheel drive in the winter. Just a good set of winter tires will do you much better than any all-wheel drive system. But
Even kids driving?
yeah, I mean, because the big thing about winter tires is that it's all-wheel drive helps you get going, but winter tires help you stop and help you turn. and that's where the accidents happen. Like, you know, you get stuck, you get stuck. You know, if you're not being totally foolish, you won't get stuck in any two-wheel drive vehicle. But I did abide by the rules, and I found you a yes, it's within negotiating range. John,
We got there
look at that.
eventually.
Okay, now I see it. Yeah.
But it's a $4,300 Passat wagon. This has it's like a 276 horsepower
Yeah, that's a quick car.
Yeah.
VR6.
Those VR6s are pretty reliable too.
Yeah,
Is it a VR6 or is it a narrow angle V6?
Yep.
Yeah, it's the VR6 this generation.
It's a VR6. Now I would say if I were giving you the full, I guess I can zoom in on these, although it's a really bad zoom. If I were giving you the full, like what you should buy for your kids, I would also recommend something with a cloth interior. So if they were anything like me and my friends, you can pick up on what they were doing in the car maybe the next day if you were worried about that.
I don't think you want to do that. I don't think you want to know.
Fazzioli's going to be
what's happening.
CSI.
TMI.
Yeah.
But
Does
no,
the car come
no,
with a
Let
blue
them have their
light or
fun.
what? I mean,
not a blue light. But I mean, if your kids are like burning heaters in there, you're gonna smell it on, you know, if they're
Fabric.
The cloth
on
of
the-
I
that
wouldn't
works.
smell that.
on the cloth. But if you're not worried about it, you're not worried about it. But anyway, yeah. So I did have I found a different car, but then it sold, and the ad was taken down
So-
minutes ago.
God, look at that
So-
cargo area. It's gigantic.
Yeah,
Really big.
Wait, so I was going to say, but this car has more miles and is more expensive and less good looking than my car.
and way cheaper to maintain.
Yeah, not as complex.
Like-
no air suspension, no 2.7 liter twin turbo.
Yeah, there's no turbochargers here. Yeah,
But the 4Motion system is essentially a Quattro system, isn't it? I mean, it's the same as the Audi Quattro system. isn't it?
nope. This was a Haldex.
This is a
So
Hall-
when these are transverse, and this is just an assist axle for the rear.
Oh,
This
okay.
is from when it started to get really expensive. It was like the same as an A4 basically.
Yeah,
And it didn't do very well in the US.
And this is a made in Germany Volkswagen. It's not a
Yep.
made in Mexico, not a made in the United States.
That's
Volkswagen.
right. It's got a W. Yeah,
Yeah.
these were probably new back then. When I bought my GTI in 07 or 08, there was one of these in the dealer, and it was like $36,000 or $37,000.
Yeah, I remember one in Car and Driver. There was a sedan VR6
you
Ford
mean
version that was like 40 or something.
this one?
Oh, that's the three.
Yeah, this is the test I'm remembering.
How much
It's
was
really expensive.
Scrolling. Ooh, gear wrench.
Which was it?
and
38.
38.
38.
That's a lot.
it? How quick is
Gotcha.
it? 5.9 to 60. Wow.
5.9. So that's a sedan. Yeah, and I pulled up. We didn't actually ever test a wagon 3.6.
And then
We
the
did a
all-wheel
wagon
drive
2-liter.
wagon. The all-wheel drive wagon is probably a little heavier, but still, it's going to be
Yeah.
low sixes.
But yeah, so and
This
Yeah,
is good
you know.
for me. I would keep this.
Yeah, screw the kids.
but I mean, it's also, you know, it's got a this says only 14 cubic feet of luggage space, but that can't be right.
Well,
That's
in
the sedan.
That was a sedan.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, thank you.
But it's got a lot of miles on it. The car itself just has an amazing number of miles on it for a brand that isn't necessarily known for going a lot of miles.
Eh.
I mean, according
Is that your phone, Pearly?
No, it's not my phone. I turned off my phone.
Okay, good. Somebody's phone is going off.
Is it another Pearly device?
No, maybe.
You gotta chase Pearly down because he's slippery.
I was specific before the show that all
I turned
devices.
the volume down on the iPad to nothing, and it still went blink. So
Just turn it off for the hour.
Anyway, but the car. I think it's outside. Oh yeah, another great point. It's kind of between Cincinnati and Columbus, and if you get down there, you can swing by the lovely Museum of the United States Air Force at Wright-Patterson, which is if you have not been,
It's a good museum.
it is an amazing aviation museum.
And I can
the
totally
EP070.
and I can
All right.
totally load up on Skyline Chili.
Your presentation is over. Mr. Caparella, you are next.
So it seems like you're pretty ready to buy. So I went with a very practical listing in Ann Arbor.
Oh,
That turns out to belong to someone in our industry. This car is being sold by Seth Meersma, who used to work at Autoblog, now works for GM. And he has taken very good care of this car, it seems. So I talked to him a little bit about it. He basically was using this during the winters, so it's got snow tires already, Blizzaks. It's not all-wheel drive, so I'm, going by Casey's manifesto about winter tires being more important than all-wheel drive.
It's front drive though.
It's front-wheel drive, S40. Volvo
Super
is very
clean.
safe and sensible.
yeah.
Built by people who know snow.
Exactly.
This is on the Focus platform though.
Yeah, this was the C1 platform. I always liked the design of these. I think they looked really good.
It's
The
still
C1
looks
was the
super
Mazda
clean.
platform, right?
The Mazda 3,
How long
the
is
Focus.
how long has Seth owned it, Joey?
He's owned it for a few years and was using it for basically just the winters. So,
Okay.
yeah, it's got 148,000 miles, but he's done some. I think he was, yeah, because it says here the service history. So it's in pretty good shape, seems like. I mean, even the little small issues that he noted here are really not
Yeah,
really
I mean,
significant.
Manual mode for the automatic transmission. They're not going to use that.
Yeah.
Why is he selling it?
He has a kid and he wants more space.
Oh.
In
These
the
are
garage or a bigger car? That doesn't matter.
A bigger car, he said. I think he has an E46 that he's driving in the winter now.
These have great seats too. They're super comfortable.
Mm.
We had a Volvo, like early 2000s, and just loved it.
So this is a strong
I think
contender.
it's a good
and he's
choice.
under
And
budget.
it's in Ann Arbor, so it's very convenient too.
Yeah, this is strong.
Under budget.
And I think it's a great deal for how new it is and how much maintenance it's had.
Still a lot of miles.
Does have a lot of miles.
I guess
Yeah.
so.
All right.
It's the 5. It's the 5.
It's the 5-cylinder, so it's a Ford platform, but it's got the Volvo quirk of the 5-cylinder, which
Well,
makes it a
actually,
little more.
the
authentic.
C1 was a Mazda platform that got shared with Ford, wasn't it? It's the same
No,
as Mazda
it's the
3.
Focus.
That's
like-
when Mazda was part of Ford, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, the Focus was built on the Mazda platform.
I like the work that he's done on it.
Potato,
Mhm,
potato.
mhm.
But I do get your point, Burley, and I think you're right.
Also, I like how he says that he has these summer tires that are ridiculously overspec'd for this car.
What does he have on him?
Or some
Oh,
Firehawk.
the Firehawk.
Well,
probably
it's on the
Firehawk
Blizzaks
500.
currently.
Well, at least he didn't do Blizzak in all caps.
Yeah, he's got a second set of wheels too, which is good.
No, they said no
No.
second.
No second
I've
set.
got a second set of wheels.
Oh, no second
Yeah.
set of wheels.
He's got a second set of tires.
Misread that.
I'm interested in
I think it's a good contender.
the weird factory Bluetooth Connect for phone calls.
Yeah, I don't know why that's weird. Maybe it's one of those early Bluetooth
Yeah, it was like
systems.
my E90 is the same way, where it's only it's only Bluetooth phone, not Bluetooth audio.
Right.
Yeah, and it doesn't have like a screen or anything. It's just a simple radio display.
Well, you can't stream audio to it.
Correct.
No, you got to use like an aux cable. I'm sure it's got
Yeah,
an
I
aux
mean-
input.
They're in an 05 Element now. They're not going to be looking for big Tesla sized screens or anything.
Yeah,
No,
lower
but you
the-
want them to have hands-free call. I mean, you want
Oh,
that. right?
definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they have that in the Element. They've got some sort of Johnson that we bought for him.
It's the easiest thing in the world to upgrade to. Just go to Best Buy. They can do it for you for $200.
All right.
Anyway,
No free ads.
if you want this one, I can easily put you in touch with Seth. I've been messaging with him about the car already.
You working on commission? Are you on commission?
Yeah, I get a cut. I get a
Is that
cut.
why you're-
This ad, it's the same ads listed identical for $3,000.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But
you made
Joe, you're pushing this and not your car that's rotting behind the office.
Well, we can talk about that too, but it's not
I think
great.
Seth made the mistake of not writing, I don't need help selling this car. So Joe stepped in to help him sell.
I offered my help nonetheless.
There's also a pretty nice Mitsubishi Eclipse behind the office that's waiting for some pickups.
There's two, in fact.
There's a
All right,
few
you
of them.
guys ready to see the winner?
Uh,
Is it?
Aerostar.
oh,
Wow.
All-wheel drive Aerostar.
Wow.
Oh,
oh my
jeez.
God.
Only 66,000 miles. Check that out.
Where is this?
What's
Oh,
that?
Oh, it's in
Where
Brighton.
is it?
It's in the next town over from Ann Arbor. I
Four.
think you better move quickly though, Faz. There's a pending sale for it today.
Might be too late already.
I was gonna say.
But look at how beautiful and clean this is.
Oh,
It's not beautiful.
It's got the upgraded, they got a new interior in 92.
Are those rally lights on the front?
Wait. Does this thing even have ABS?
Yeah, look at that. That'll shine down the road, is extra safe.
Wait, were you answering yes to my ABS question?
I'm sure it has ABS.
You're
I
sure?
would be sure about it.
It
I
might.
wouldn't be so sure.
I mean, I think Explorers of this area, which were much newer vehicles, only had rear ABS as standard.
So this says
Wow.
on-demand all-wheel drive. I'm going to ignore Casey's comment.
You're just gonna mute me.
Okay, so we took it when this one came out. We took it to Alaska in this test. Oh no!
You want me to find it?
No,
What
I
month is it?
I know where it is. Damn it! Hang on.
This is something we can look up all the.
You can't.
I mean, they want
You
$4,000.
guys can is what you're saying, right?
it's
Oh, yeah.
It's 66,000 miles. It's basically brand new, and these are like
Oh.
Ranger Explorer based. So
There is no such thing as basically brand new for a 26-year-old Aerostar.
it was garaged.
Like it was barely brand new when it was.
Oh wow.
Oh my God.
So they took these vans up to Alaska, all the all-wheel drive minivans.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that MPV.
Look at
Honey,
that.
it is
Hey.
not Explorer based.
Second place.
Finished second.
Ranger based.
It's Ranger based, and Explorers are ostensibly Ranger, Pearly.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. What? You're drawing a line there, Pearly?
I am drawing a line there because
Those things are the same. I mean, I knew somebody that had an explanger.
So
Which was-
I
well.
sourced, since it is so closely related to the Explorer, I got these wheels from a Mercury Mountaineer here in Ann Arbor.
Yeah, I love Mercury Mountaineer.
$100 for the whole set.
The abbreviation kills me.
you know all that'll buff out.
How did you find that? How did you Google search that to get mountain abbreviated near rims?
Mountaineer.
I searched Explorer wheels.
And that came up.
It's
Well, I guess-
repeated in the ad copy too.
Yeah.
Well,
So, and then these winter tires are available because you can't get winter tires in the 14-inch size. So for under $600, you've got a set of new wheels and
But
tires.
now you're almost up to $5,000.
I was gonna say 6,000.
Mm.
Yeah, go back to the exterior view. Is this like a old Detroit Lions staff car or something with
I was
the?
gonna say, I don't know if
Wait a minute, but Casey, it's got the cloth interior, so you can do your CSI routine.
Yeah.
And you can do it in the back seats.
And
So
I want you
that-
to notice how clean the interior is. Look
but
at
Oh,
everyone
that's not clean.
everyone I know that had a minivan in high school was constantly up to no good.
You give this to kids. They're going to pull out the second and third row seats, put down bedding.
Yeah, put a disco ball in there.
No, you don't need
They
to
can
put
do
down
that. They
bedding.
have They have
You
an
don't put
element
down bedding.
now.
The
that
back
can do
seats
that
fold
now.
down.
Does this have the rear controls? Didn't these used to have like rear audio controls?
No, this is a pretty basic one. This isn't
Well,
like
I think it does. I think if you look at the interior shots, I think this one has the rear audio controls on the back. See, there it is, right there, right behind the
right
steering.
here. Oh yeah, right here on the door. Yeah.
Oh my
right
God.
here. Yeah.
So that's kind of cool.
For
Yeah,
what?
just-
You don't need to take the
Controls
seats
on
out,
board.
put down bedding. The back seats fold down.
Yeah.
They remove. I don't think they fold down. I think this one they remove.
They might fold down and then you have to remove them.
Yeah, you can fold them down, but
But they don't tuck away or
You get a
anything.
flat floor, you have to remove them.
Yeah.
Look, to Casey's point, my dad had a Dodge Ram van when I was in late high school, early college, and 8 kids and a quarter keg.
But I mean, they have an element now, Faz.
They're not
Yeah, but
bad.
How much worse could it get?
That's 4 kids in a 6-pack, Tony.
Look at this.
Wait, you're playing
Oh,
a commercial after you won't let me play commercials and things
That's
like
right.
Was this on during the Cosby Show?
Wait, is that Angel the Queen? Wait,
That is.
Yeah. Classic.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God!
Don't do this. Don't do this.
Yeah, the only thing I keep remembering about the '94 Aerostar is when OJ was finally released from prison, he left it in Aerostar.
Just listen to the jingle. That is the best jingle of all time.
This is an earlier pre-airbag car. Tony, I'm surprised you didn't source the the second row captain's chairs
Just
for me,
listen.
too.
Where's the quarter kick?
Yeah.
Wow, what a cover of that iconic song.
That's incredible.
So clearly I'm the winner this week.
Oh.
Ah,
All right. Now, well, we've come to the part of the show where we judge each other's picks, but most importantly, Faz will judge the picks with a thumbs up or thumbs down. And then at the end, Faz, you can tell us which one you're going to buy.
All right.
You don't feel obligated to buy any of them.
Yeah,
So you're not, I don't
you could do
there's
better.
nothing for me to swipe here, is there? Like a card swipe?
All right, Pearl, you're up first with your, which you're putting up the, I forget what you had.
Legacy
Oh, the
wagon.
Legacy wagon.
Legacy L-Wagon. All-wheel drive. Oh,
I gotta give
please,
that
come on.
thumbs up.
Thumbs up, thumbs up. Come on, Joey.
Sure.
Come on,
I
Joey.
own one, so I think I have to.
Come on, Faz. What do you say,
Oh,
Faz?
Faz, what did you think? Did you thumbs up or thumbs down?
I like that one. That was thumbs up.
And Pearly, what was your favorite? What was your favorite? The Aerostar?
The
It's a
Aerostar
leading
is like-
question, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'll vote against the Aerostar for every reason under the sun.
What was your favorite?
I think I'm a little bit put off by its mileage, but the Passat.
Oh, cool.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh man. Wait. Why a sideways for the Subaru, Tony?
Boring.
Because it's mine.
No, it's just boring.
Unlike an Aerostar,
Yeah, when was the last time you saw an Aerostar, Jonathan?
there's a reason for that. Like, when was the last time I saw a Tyrannosaurus Rex? Like, there's a reason they're
But
dead.
wouldn't it be cool to see one?
Oh my god.
You didn't go see Sue at the Field Museum when you were in Chicago buying your Buick?
Look, if they
found
I would do that if they parked the Aerostar. What's that, Faz?
I said someone found Aerostar DNA embedded in Ember and created that.
That would make sense. Yes.
That's going to be Car and Driver's first produced movie.
Can
Yeah,
we
I
just
would
go
watch
Tony
that.
Sparks so we can all just give it thumbs down right now?
All right, Jonathan. Jonathan in the All Road.
Style, German engineering.
I'm doing thumbs down for reliability.
Too much.
I'm worried about
too much risk.
reliability too.
I'm worried about reliability too.
I love it.
I'd have to go look at that car and have an Audi mechanic I trust look over the thing.
Audi is the cooling issues and the suspension
Oh,
in return for style and leather.
I'm freaked out with those red.
Blizzaks in all caps.
oh,
The red
that's
buttons
Mr.
on the front.
Blizzak's an all caps guy with
Yeah.
too many feet.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jonathan, what was your favorite? What was your favorite car? The Aerostar.
Well, I gotta say, I got a fair rating this time, and I'm actually going to, man, oh man, I hate to do it, but I got to go with Casey's Passat as well.
Oh, Passat.
Over budget.
Even
He
though, I mean,
buckled.
It is boring, but it's a good kind of boring. It's a good kind of boring to have.
Good choice. All right, Joey. Oh no, Casey, you went next. It sounds like the Passat has a lot of fans. I'll give it a thumbs up. I'm a little worried about the mileage, but good choice.
Yeah, I got the thumbs up on the Passat.
I think it's too fast for kids. They'll get into trouble.
Oh, man.
276 horsepower.
You're no
That's
fun.
200 too many.
That is a valid.
So you want them in an '89 Festiva?
Wait.
Yeah,
We need to look
a
at that.
Mirage. A Mitsubishi Mirage is
Yeah, that's better.
Go find my '79 Chevette.
The Smart for 2 is the only thing that'll win in Joey's eyes.
Yeah, the less horsepower, the better.
Joey, what was your favorite car?
It's
It can be a
Casey's.
It's me.
Are you going to give a speech now, Casey? Is that what you're saying?
It can
Wait.
be a
No, I'm not going to give a speech. I'm going with the Aerostar, and that's only because I sent it to Tony.
What?
Oh,
He's the original finder.
Oh my
I
god!
found it over the weekend. I had already
I
seen it.
don't. I feel like we have a rogue elector in the college. But it's what has happened.
atrocious choice.
Yeah.
No. Okay, no. Yeah. Okay, I'll go with Pearlie's Legacy then.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. Good choice. Good choice.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you.
Joey, you're up.
Okay, my Volvo has, we know about its ownership history. We know the guy who would sell it to you. It's in Ann Arbor. It's
You
got
don't think
winter
it's kinda
tires
small?
already.
Buying cars from friends
Safe
is a
and
bad idea.
sensible.
And you get a kickback.
I think I voted up just because everybody.
There's no bias here.
I think everybody who knows Seth trusts Seth. So
Jonathan, why the halfway?
I feel like it's a small car. Like it's not.
Small is good for kids. Safe.
But
it's also a
kids
chance to
like-
own a 5-cylinder engine.
Yeah, there aren't too
I
many.
think kids should have more horsepower and more kegs and more fold down beds, just not in an Aerostar. I feel like the Volvo is a good safe choice, but I think there's something to be said for style when you have no responsibility, and the Volvo is too much responsibility.
I got to say, I liked driving those cars when they were new, though. They were nice.
They're great to drive. I agree, Pearl.
Yeah.
All right, and then the clear winner today is the Ford Aerostar with 66,000 miles, fewest miles.
No. My car had fewer miles. No, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
No,
You
it
I
didn't.
don't care.
I had the best condition. It has the most space inside, all-wheel drive, and it was local.
Fewest
Choice for
ABS
serial
pumps.
killers.
What's that?
Fewest ABS pumps.
So what? Let's see some thumbs up.
I'm gonna go sideways because I think it probably sold already.
I'm gonna go
Going down.
the benefit and go sideways.
I'll go up only for
gonna
the
go
collectability of it.
Yeah, I'm going to go sideways on the off chance that was a car that, dragged Herman Moore off the field of the Silver Dome after he blew out his knee.
All right, I think my favorite. I'm going to go with the Passat. I like the Passat a lot. All right, Faz, what did you like? What are you buying, Faz? Are you going to buy the Passat? That's our recommendation.
I am torn between the Passat and the Volvo. I would go 1-2 on those. The van, I mean, just so many bad things can happen in a van.
They can happen in an Element, and they haven't happened in an Element.
No, you don't know if
At least
Yeah,
the
you can
element,
hose
just
out
hose it
normally.
out.
There is that. There's also the fact that my oldest is my daughter's is barely 5 feet. She is never driving a van. She won't be able to see over the steering wheel.
Oh, you want me to run the commercial again? I think.
Please don't.
That's how the episode should close. It should just cut to the commercial and run its entirety with nobody interrupting it.
I appreciate that you pulled one of your VHS copies of Manimal to find that commercial.
It was not easy to find.
What were the
Manimal
search
reference.
terms?
Excellent for the Manimal.
Aerostar commercial. I just had to watch a lot of Aerostar commercials. To
I
get.
want to look up the video of Doug DeMuro riding over his all-road.
So I think when I was little, I saw that commercial before the actual Aquarius song. So I thought that was.
Oh, you thought it was
real
the other way around. You're like,
version.
that was they made a book out of that.
Wow. Fifth Dimension wasn't that Fifth Dimension? I mean, they are
Yeah, it was a Fifth Dimension. Yeah.
fainting right now.
And then I've been like a big fan of the Fifth Dimension since, like Up and Away. It's a great song.
The Aerostar started it all.
All I can ever think of with that song is the 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Was Up and Away done by
The credit
Fifth
sequence.
Dimension, or was it the Ray Conniff singers?
No, it's the Fifth Dimension.
Are you sure? I think Ray Conniff did a better version.
Okay.
I think we need to call it.
On that note, that brings us to the end of this episode.
Enjoy this Aerostar
If you
commercial.
watch this long, hit the like button, please, and follow and subscribe or whatever you do on YouTube. And we'll see you next week. Thanks, guys.
Ray Conniff is underrated.
If you've watched this long, please hit like.
This is the dawning of the age of the Aerostar, age of the Aerostar.
Your first look at the new Ford Aerostar tells you, here is a completely distinctive vehicle. Its body shell forms the most aerodynamic shape in its field. Aerostar actually uses the airflow to improve handling, and there's available V6 power. And When you look inside, you'll see a unique use of space with new designed-in features that others simply don't offer. Ford welcomes you to the age of Aerostar.
This is the dawning of the age.